Welcome to CTV. Now guys, on Monday night at 8 o'clock, we take on Manchester United at home in the Premier League. Now guys, let's get into the preview. So guys, before I get into all of the pre-match stuff, I just want to quickly say Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. I hope everyone has a lovely day. Also guys, it feels like ages since I last did a video, so I'm so happy to be back. Also guys, unfortunately I'm not very well today, so excuse the mess. And also, I just want to say a lot of vlogs will be coming your way on my channel, because I am doing Bayern Munich at home, Everton at home. I've got a lot of games coming up. It's going to be some great exciting content on my channel, so stay tuned for that. So yes, let's get into the preview. So guys, first things first, I'm going to go over what Frank Lampard said in his pre-match presser today. So Lampard starts with injury news. He says Christian Pulisic won't be fit for Monday's game, but he's building up his fitness. Ruben Loftus-Cheek is also not available, but is getting closer to selection. The boss is hopeful Tammy Abraham will be able to play. So obviously we have had a lot of injuries recently. So fingers crossed, players mentioned will be fit. On Hakim, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Also, that's really exciting. I haven't talked about that on the channel. Lampard says he hopes that Ajax winger will bring goals, assists and ability to unlock defences. He says Hakim really caught his eye in Ajax win over Tottenham in London in the Champions League semi-finals last season. Lampard praises Kepa's reaction to being dropped in our last league game at Leicester, saying he has been training hard and has displayed good character since. Lampard knows he will start in goal on Monday but won't reveal it yet. Lampard notes the goals we conceded on the opening day at Old Trafford were indicative of their style of play and something we should be wary of on a Monday, even if he stresses this is a different game. Asked for his Valentine's Day plans, Lampard says he will be watching Wolves vs Leicester with a takeaway and then Love Island afterwards. Love that. Who would have thought Frank Lampard would watch Love Island? That's brilliant, isn't it? I love Love Island, just putting that out there. Lampard says he has spoken to Hakim and knows about his interesting upbringing. From the outside, Lampard says the way he conducts himself on and off the pitch feels good. He's very excited to work with him. And that was all from Frank Lampard. So yeah, let's talk about Hakim. So yeah, I think it's really exciting. I'm absolutely buzzing. Obviously we didn't make any signings in the January transfer windows. This is the news we love to hear as Chelsea fans. So yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing about that. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce his name wrong, guys. I think I did. But yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing about that anyways. So let's look at the table rankings. So we are obviously sitting fourth in the table with 41 points. And Manchester United is sitting 8th with 35 points. There's not actually that many points between 3rd and 9th. There's not much of a points difference. And I'll go through that now. So Leicester are obviously 3rd with 49 points. They're a little bit ahead of us and the other teams down below. We are 4th with 41 points. Now, Sheffield United, which are doing amazing this season, might I add, are sitting 5th with 39 points. If we lose on Monday and they win, they're going ahead of us. Like, it's that serious. This is a must-win game for us. We are going to start dropping down in the table if we don't win or get a draw over United. Obviously, it depends what the teams do down below and how Sheffield United do, but it is worrying. That's points difference, you know. Tottenham are sitting with 37 points at 6th. 7th for Everton with 36 points. 8th and 9th for United and Wolves, and they're 35 points, both of them teams. So it is worrying. The points difference isn't very much. If we lose against United, we have got some issues, you know. We've got such difficult games coming up in these next couple of months. It is very, very worrying. That's in all competitions, obviously. So yeah, so fingers crossed we do get the win. Obviously, we don't want a repeat of what happened at United at Old Trafford. I was at that game. It was devastating. We lost really badly. It was our first game of the season. So hopefully we'll be up for it on Monday night. Yeah, we're on home soil, so fingers crossed the players will be determined. I didn't think our last game against Leicester was too bad, in all honesty. I thought we did pretty well. There was definitely some good signs there. So fingers crossed we will go on and get the result. It's not going to be easy, but fingers crossed. So let's take a look at our last 5 Premier League games and Manchester United's last 5 Premier League games. So recently we obviously just drew against Leicester 2-2. And then against Arsenal we drew 2-2. Against Newcastle we lost 1-0. Against Burnley we won 3-0. And against Brighton we drew 1-1. So our last 5 games we've had 3 draws, 1 win and 1 loss. So obviously we haven't had that many wins in our last 5 games. So fingers crossed we do. Manchester United on the other hand have recently drawn against Wolves. Lost against Burnley 2-0. Lost against Liverpool 2-0. Won against Wolves 1-0 and won against Norwich 4-0. So they've had 1 draw, 2 wins and 2 losses. So yes, it's not that much difference really in form. Obviously they have had some disappointing results, we have. But yeah, that's the last 5 Premier League games. So as you can see, both teams have been quite inconsistent. You don't know what either are going to do. So on paper, I could not tell you who's going to win this game. It's so hard to say. It really is. Obviously, it's been the winter break as well. So how are the players going to come into this game on Monday night? It's really hard to tell. Are we going to come into it slow because we've had a break? Is the break going to have helped us? Because tiredness has been an issue in our last couple of games before the winter break. So it's going to be really interesting to see if we show up. But as I said, we've got some difficult games coming up, so we just need to hit the ground running on Monday night, stay focused and try and get a result. So guys, that's my preview. So that's what Frank said. That's been recent forms of both teams. I'll leave you with a score prediction as well. I'm going to go 2-1 Chelsea. I'll stay confident. Hopefully we don't concede a goal though, but I'll say 2-1 Chelsea. It'll be really interesting to see if Kepa starts or if Frank puts Caballero out. That will be really interesting because obviously, as mentioned earlier, Kepa was dropped against Leicester. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens there. But yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing for the game on Monday night. I can't wait. It's been a nice winter break, but I'm looking forward to the football being back. And as I said earlier on in this video, I am going to Bayern Munich at home, Everton at home. I'll be doing at Villa away. So I've got a lot of games coming up, so some exciting content for you guys, and I just can't wait for it. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below what your pretty much thoughts, your score predictions, and your predicted team lineup. And yeah, roll on Monday night. I will have a match review straight up after the game on Monday night, so make sure you stay tuned for that to hear all my match thoughts on the game, and hopefully I'm talking about us getting 3 points. But yeah, as I said, it feels ages since I've last been on my YouTube channel doing videos for you guys. I'm so happy to be back. Yeah, let's hit the ground running on Monday and get a win. Come on you Blues, up the Chels. Thanks.